Welcome to Life Unrenovated. I'm Amy, a business owner and a mum just figuring it all out as I go.
And I'm Shaun, the builder, the partner, and the occasional podcast guest when she actually lets me on the show.
This space is for the real stuff, the messy progress, and sometimes the things that just don't make it to Instagram.
We'll be chatting about everything from renovations and design to family and life, because let's be real, there's always something being built or fixed around here.
So let's dive in. Welcome to Life Unrenovated. Hi guys, welcome to our first official mini episode. We have Shaun on the podcast. Thank you for joining me today, my love. How does it feel to be the first official guest?
Awkward as shit.
We've done about 64 first takes, PS. But we
got the phone here.
And we do have the phone, but that's okay. We're here. I'll start because it's my podcast. It's about me, right? So
Sure. Yep.
I'm Amy. Everybody who does know me, lots of people may not. Hi to the new followers. So I'm a business owner. I am a mum to our crazy little boy, Wolfie. I'm trying to set this podcast up for women who are trying to have their voice, basically. So just chatting about anything, whether it's like birth stories, all that kind of stuff. I have a lash business and I work in a financial advisor's office as the social media marketing assistant. Wow, that's hard to say. I work there 3 days a week and then I do my lashes the other days. And then spending time with Wolfie and being a fiance to Shaun. I've never called you that. Never called him that in my life, but that's okay. You will be seeing this a lot on the podcast, and this is the ick list.
Yeah.
And there's like pages.
This long.
See, I go like this because that's how you scroll on the iPad.
I go like this because Amy spends money like it's going out of fashion. So,
anywho, moving on. So, Shaun, tell us a bit about yourself.
my name's Shaun, obviously. I own a roofing business. We currently are doing about 50 billion unfinished renovations. We've just renovated another house in Mermaid, which is currently on the market, and that's sort of where our passion is for building things and designing stuff. We're currently working on something behind the scenes in another business we're trying to start. Hopefully will take off next year, which is just incorporating all those things which we enjoy, which is like design, building, and just creating spaces that obviously we're happy with and make people feel certain ways. So I think that's where we ideally want to be. Starting this podcast, I think, is one of those things that's going to help us get there.
We have a feature guest today. This is Mildred Rose. She's my kitty. You will probably be seeing her a lot on the podcast.
And I'm a stepdaddy.
And this is her stepdaddy, Shaun. Just something I just tease him about. But yes, she's very lovable, taking the limelight right now. Sit down, Mil. Sit down. No? Okay, cool. So let's tell the viewers or explain to the viewers what everyday life looks like for us.
Chaos. No. It's actually not that bad. It's just Wolf being Wolf, and the mornings are always wild, trying to get him ready for school. He never wants to cooperate, eat his breakfast or any of the above, and then Amy goes to drop him off. If I drop him off, he's an angel, walks in, gives me a cuddle, says goodbye. Amy drops him off and he rips her neck off, won't walk anywhere, and Amy comes home looking like she's just been through a cyclone.
Yeah, he like clings to me like a little baby octopus. That's what I say it is.
And I just don't know. I say couldn't relate because it's just perfect when I take him. So I don't know what you do.
Yeah, that's okay.
You're going to get a lot of this in the video too.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
Just one moment.
We're just going to have a blow of the nose. Oh, she's off. So yeah, maybe we can talk about how we met, a love story, like our beautiful beginning of the love story.
Well,
I'll tell my side. Yeah, I was in my hometown for a girlfriend's birthday and we were at the local pub. I still remember I was with my sister and we were standing at the bar and I looked across the bar and I saw this man and I was like, oh, he's definitely not from here because I know everybody in this town. And then the pub closed, I'm pretty sure. And then we just spent like hours talking with the group. Like there was a whole group of us at a park bench for like hours. But yeah.
that was it.
And that was it.
That's his love story.
Love story. We just started messaging after that and then hung out a few times and then we fell in love. Hey.
Yeah.
Love story.
It really is.
It really is.
Don't do that.
Never done that ever. That's definitely the ick list.
I guess my side of the story.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's hear.
Again, I was down there with some friends and we were at the pub. Was literally oblivious to all this. I only found out all these things after the fact, but we were just having a good time. And then her sister came up to us, started talking to us, thought nothing of it, carried on with that night. And then we ended up out the front of the pub somehow in an argument with somebody. And then because she knew them, because she's from the small town.
That's right.
She come over to us and was like, you don't want to go down that path. And we're like, being typical Gold Coasters. Anyway, long story short, then they ushered us over to somewhere else and we sat there at the park bench in the park for about, I don't know how many hours. Like, would have been solid like so 4 or 5 hours maybe.
Well, the pub shuts at 12, so.
Yeah, so a solid 4 hours. And then, she got a phone call and they had to leave and I actually didn't think much of it, but this is the funny part because I kind of, just went on carrying on with my life. And about a week later, I got a inbox from Amy asking me how my Thursday's treating me, little peace sign and sun emoji. And,
gosh.
And then, we, after that, because we sort of, that night we're just talking about everything. We literally both had the same histories with sort of like ex-partners and both been down the same path with owning a house with our ex-partners and literally the exact same amount of time we were together with them. Born in the same hospital, just weird shit. Just
that's
everything was just like
crazy.
we were talking about.
Relatable.
It was just the exact same. And I think we just clicked. Everything was like it was just easy. So then we ended up catching up again after that, and then maybe like another couple of times, and then before we knew it, we were pretty much seeing each other every single day.
With me, like so obsessed.
I'm only human, I guess.
Still are. Hey.
Yeah. We are.
Yeah.
And it's just ever since then.
That's the love story.
That's it.
Yeah. And then we lived in a couple of houses together, and then we bought this house.
Yeah.
Not sure. Yeah.
And then we brought this place and then
fell pregnant.
Obviously, we weren't going to do any of that before we had the home. We already discussed it because Amy isn't getting any younger, guys. We were
I'm so young. I mean, I was at that time. Yeah.
We decided that when we brought this, we'd start trying, and then it happened pretty quickly from there.
I'm not quite sure I ever agreed, P.S. I think it was just like if it happens, it happens, because like I was so nervous about it, obviously, given that I'm the one who has to carry the baby. Anyway, and I started to feel really sick or something, and you were like, you're pregnant for sure.
I honestly can't even remember.
And then you were like, take the test, and I was like, no, it's not going to be positive. And then we took it and I was like, it was positive. And then I was like, it's not real. Can I have to go to the shops? And I think I bought like 5. Millie, she's messing up our brand new couch, guys.
That is my life. Hissing at the cat to make her stop scratching shit.
Anyway, so it was positive, and then went and got like 5 more tests. Every single one of those were positive, and I was still in denial. Pretty sure I was in denial till when my waters broke in that bed.
I actually can't remember any of that.
No, you wouldn't have. Wasn't you, growing of your stomach and growing a human or anything. But that's okay. That's another podcast episode. Hey, that's it. We have a beautiful home here that we are renovating, and it honestly just feels like I've known you like my entire life, though. Like
that's why it all just has been so easy, because I think the maturity is like that's a lot of people struggle with in relationships, and the fact that you've gone through so much in your life. And then I honestly haven't gone through a heap in my life, but I've just always been, I think, I don't know, nothing's an issue for me. I'm a pretty cruisy guy, and I don't know, I hate people that waste time whinging about stupid shit, and there's more
to life, really, isn't there?
Like there's bigger issues out there than whinging about who's done the dishes or who's done this or taken the trash out, and it's...
You don't take the trash out, though, hey?
Look, I'm pretty sure I do. And if I don't take it out, it gets taken to the front door, and then I've got to take it to the bin when I leave.
It's because it's not my job. I leave it at the front door, and then it goes from the front door into the bin, which, mind you, is like probably the same distance. So technically I'm doing half the job because it goes from there. You get half the building.
We watch a lot of Shrek.
Too much Shrek. Okay.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Enough bin chat.
Okay, Shaun. Oh. No, meal girl. Just going to be a back feature in a minute.
You're going to see a butthole, I reckon. No, you can't. It's off to the side.
Oh, no, you can't. That's so funny.
Here she comes. You can just sit here.
Hello.
I'm actually a cat trainer. I already watch this. I'll make her sit. Ready? No. Got a treat. Here, sit. Here, sit. Sit.
She's not going to sit.
Sit.
You have nothing. She's not going to sit.
Look.
She thinks you're going to pat her. Okay, Shaun, what is one thing about us that people would be surprised to know, do you think? Oh, you think? Okay, cool. Yeah.
I'd say the fact we don't really fight about anything.
Mm.
Like, again, like I said before, we've gone through a lot, like Amy's gone through a lot of shit, and I'm a pretty cruisy kind of guy. So for us, it's, if there is ever an issue, we just like talk about it right then and there.
Yeah.
Or
and I feel if we ever do have an argument, it's literally because one of us is hangry. So if he eats, oh wait, Shaun also has this. Shaun does this thing that if he doesn't eat like on time, he gets really like, what I say, shaky, and then like he can't control his body, and he's like, oh, I'm getting so shaky, I can't, my legs are shaking. Anyway, I take the piss out of him clearly, and so that's why I reckon our arguments would be from something like that. Very petty, but that's probably something that somebody would be surprised about us.
Yep.
We aren't the fighting type. Do you think we
really.
look like the fighting type? I don't.
No.
I'm not a fighter. So we thought we would dive into next being about why we started the podcast, and particularly around the name of the podcast. So I've always wanted to do a podcast, and I just thought I would love to talk about life. And I'm someone who loves talking to all different types of people, hearing their stories, all of that kind of stuff. And then also the fact that we live in a really unrenovated house, and also we love the design and like renovation side of things, so we thought we would speak a lot about that. And also life is unrenovated for everybody. As much as we all think that we have our shit together, nobody has their shit together. Even though they may portray themselves like that, they don't. So it's something that everybody goes through, so we're hoping that we are going to relate to a lot of people. And yeah, we were saying like earlier, even if it just hits like one person that has a similar story, then we have succeeded, because really, clearly it's just life unrenovated here. The cat is just trying to get pats and shit in the whole podcast. But what is life? Oops, here we go. What does the podcast mean to you, Shaun? Like, what does life unrenovated mean to you?
Again, like you spoke about, it's pretty much everyone's life. They're working on their self, or they're pretty much renovating their life technically. But it's also just the fact of us doing the podcast and getting people on to talk about building stuff, designed, what we've done with our place. And if people are going through similar things, I think it'll be good to share that. And if they do have any questions, they can message us and ask us, and we can hopefully help them through that. And also with the business we're starting, hopefully it ties in a lot with the design and building and managing trades and all that kind of stuff. So it'll start off by Amy doing her side of things and talking about what she's gone through. And then I'll incorporate my side with the obviously renovating side of things and the life, that's the unrenovated part, because our whole house has about 50 unrenovated things.
Yeah, it's like literally behind us is Instagram, and then reality is like right here, and we can see into our roof. If only we could turn the camera around and you guys could see.
But yeah, it should all tie in well, I think. And then Amy's definitely got some stuff to talk about, which she's gone through, like I said, a lot in her life, which there's also a lot of people that have gone through similar things.
Yeah, definitely. Like just really relatable topics. So it's like mothers giving birth. People, a lot of girlfriends of mine have reached out to me about their birth stories and wanting to speak about that. And then, I've obviously lost my mum and my dad, and like my sisters have gone through that with me, with my dad. So like we're just covering lots of topics of like grief, all of the thing, everyday life, kids, chaos, like the, fact that everybody thinks that they look like they have their life together, but they just really don't. So it's just very like, we want to cover all topics. We're going to do a section as well where we're going to reach out to you guys as the audience and ask what you would like to know about. So whether it's topics, or if you have a question for Shaun or I that you want to ask, you can do it anonymously, like whatever. But we're definitely going to have a section like that, because we obviously want to know what you guys want to hear about, because that's what is going to keep the podcast going, and also keeping you guys engaged, because we can talk about shit for hours, but it may not be interesting.
Also, put a camera in front of me and I'll be the most awkward person you've ever seen.
It's so funny. We did so many takes, as I said before. And I'm like, just be natural, Shaun. He's like, I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So be grateful, guys. I'm doing this for you.
All right. So what do you think you are most nervous or excited about heading into these episodes?
Nervous about what I look like.
Really? Why?
I shouldn't really care. But again, I'm a certain person in real life, and then as soon as you put a camera in front of me, I feel like I'm a completely I don't look like what I look like in person.
Oh, right, okay.
So I feel when I am on camera,
I think that comes with being in front of the camera a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
Because for me, it feels just normal. It literally just feels I'm sitting here having a conversation with you, and it will when I'm doing that, obviously, with my guests as well. But at the same time, it is a little bit nerve-wracking. I'm more nervous. I just totally cut in on you there. Are you excited about anything?
What would you like? Excited about what comes out of it, I think.
Yeah.
For us, it's like, again, you don't know something until you start it, and then everything sort of happens for a reason, and it will lead us down a path which we might not even realise that we're going. And then that could just put us off on a tangent with something else. But again, just talking to people, getting their sides of things, and me learning stuff from other people, plus whoever's listening obviously is going to learn hopefully a lot from the other people.
Yeah.
And then just coming out of my comfort zone, which again is going to probably help me with other facets of starting the business, which I'd love to be in front of a camera more, but I just have to do it and just start, and then it'll get easier.
Yeah,
so
you really just have to not care what people think, and you're definitely somebody who cares about what people think of you.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll get over that.
Yeah.
A couple episodes in, I'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Apart from that, and what are you excited about, Amy?
I'm excited. I'm similar to you, just excited about what comes from it. But I'm really, really excited to talk to everybody. I have so many people lined up that have reached out to me, and I just have so many ideas flowing that I think that putting them all out onto paper, I'm pretty sure I could just record it in 1 week and then just smash them all out. But at the same time, I don't want to overkill it.
Yeah.
And just make sure that I'm not talking about too many of the same topics and then losing people's interest. But I'm mainly just really excited about hearing people's story, letting people have a voice, because at the same time, I really want to lean into that, because I feel that in motherhood, women lose their voices. And again, that's probably not something I'm going to talk to you about, but it's definitely something that I know women feel. So that's definitely going to be a topic that we're talking about. But I'm excited. I'm not really nervous about anything. Me editing everything. You know what? I do it at work and I love it. Yeah, that's probably it. Maybe the backlash. If there's any topics that we cover that is not up to everybody's standard.
Again, see, I'm nervous, but I'm also I don't give a shit about that, because it's there's obviously going to be haters, and I've also learnt from you that controversy gets traction and viralness anyway. So I'm if people want to whinge about it or say anything,
people are always going to have an opinion, and they're valid. They're allowed to have their opinions about stuff, because that's their opinion and that's their feelings. But we just have to not let it get to us, if it does get to that. Okay, guys. So I feel like we've bored you for so long now. We're just going to do a quick, funny little question and answer. So it also kind of just gets you to know Shaun and I as a couple, and also as people. So who's more organized in the relationship? That would be me. My star sign's a Virgo, and Shaun is he needs to go to Hoarders Anonymous. So fucking unorganized.
I pretty much leave it to the day before, but I work good under pressure.
Day before, it's probably an hour before.
But
hour.
I feel
before.
If I leave something to the last minute, I do it so much more efficiently when I have to do it. But if I try and do something over a week, I'll drag it for the whole week. So I find...
Okay.
Anyway.
That's the explanation.
Anyway, quick fire, carry on.
Quick fire. Okay, who's messier during a reno? You, because he does the work. I don't actually do anything. I do the bossing. I boss around. Who starts the arguments and who ends them? You start them, because you just do stupid shit, and I always end them because I win. So I'm not even letting you talk right now. We don't also argue. PS, it's just the most stupidest shit that we have little tiffs over. What is your dream renovation project?
I feel one that doesn't have a budget.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so
I think
true.
if we had a renovation
I was thinking
project,
of the house, but
no,
definitely
but
that.
If we had a client that didn't have a budget.
Would it be a client or would it be yours? or ours.
Obviously, I'd love it to be ours, but it'd also be more rewarding if it is a client that
Mm-hmm.
has absolutely no idea, because they're the best ones. When you give them ideas, you see their face light up.
Yeah, true. And then they see
And
the outcome and then
then,
brag and then,
yeah.
yeah.
And I feel like that's the most rewarding. Obviously, doing your own ones is good cash-wise, because when you sell it, you're going to make a good profit. But I think
We're also never selling this house, PS, guys. Sean
Apparently.
thinks it is, but I'm going to write it in my will.
everything's for sale, guys, if you want to put an
It's
offer on
definitely
it.
not for sale. Yep, okay. Mine would be that, because I never thought about that, but
Yeah.
it would definitely be our dream house around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
there's-
say, don't.
There's a corner block, and it's like it's in Mermaid, and I'd say it's about 1,500 square meters, has a tennis court, big double story,
On the
begging
canal.
for a renovation.
Begging for a renovation, but like
and we've
two-story.
pretty much already renovated the whole thing in our head
Yeah.
and said what we'll do, but we're pretty much gonna hopefully make our millions with this podcast, and
Yes,
then
yeah.
we're gonna go offer him a stupid amount and buy it. So
Yeah.
that's the plan.
And I'm not moving from here. So I'm going to live here while we renovate there. And it's literally just around the corner. So
then we're just gonna live in 5 houses,
and then
because
we'll
we can't
live
sell any of
everywhere
them.
else. Sometimes when he annoys me, I'll come here, and then vice versa. Or you can live upstairs, I can live downstairs. See, easy. Okay, who's more likely to cry during a movie? Definitely me. I'm
If
the
you
crier.
said me, then I would fucking died.
You don't cry at anything.
No, definitely Amy. She watched a dinosaur kids movie the other day with Wolf, and she started crying. I'm looking at her, I'm like, is she crying?
Yeah. LB, my girlfriend, was like, watch this dinosaur movie. I think it's called
I couldn't tell you. I haven't watched
Dinosaur, Gentle Dinosaur, something like that. I'll find it out, guys, and tell you. But anyway, she said, watch it. It's a really great movie. Watched it. Bawled my eyes out the whole time. But anyway, it is a really good movie. Whatever the name of it is, I will come and I'll find it and I'll tell you to watch it. If we had a free weekend with no work or kids, what are we doing? That just brings me anxiety.
I could say a lot of things here, but let's just say enjoying the peace and quiet.
Yeah, and I would not be enjoying anything because I'd be the biggest stress head without that child being within 2 meters of me. So I would probably not be having a great time. But anyway, I love you, but
I'd be fine.
You'd be fine. What's one thing that we love about each other? What is one thing that drives us nuts? Wow, this list. Wow, don't jump at all the things you love about me. Come on.
I'm trying to think about what drives me nuts, to be honest. The thing that I love is that everything's easy and we don't really ever have to stress about a lot of things. I think we just go with the flow. Like nothing's really planned, which just makes life easy for us. And then the thing, what was the other one?
Drives me nuts. Don't pretend like you don't know.
Drives me nuts.
Because it's probably going to start a little tiff here.
Nah, I actually don't really have that much that drives me nuts, if I'm being honest.
It has to be something that I do. Probably that I'm so bossy and I know everything. Like, I know everything and I'm always right.
She definitely thinks she's always right.
I am always right.
That does drive me nuts. We'll say that one because she always...
drives you nuts, though. It's because you're always wrong.
Even with renovations, I hate it, but she does have some good ideas.
I do have great ideas.
That's because she lives on Pinterest and Instagram, so she's seen it all.
It's my job, guys. I love that you're just so funny. Like, I know that you I'm the funniest. But like he's really funny. He makes me laugh all the time. Nothing's really that serious, but at the same time, we do have great communication skills, I feel. If there's like something that's pissing either one of us off, we will speak about it. And it may be awkward, again, because I'm always right. So it's it will be a discussion point, but I'll always win. So it's kind of like one of those things. Something that drives me nuts about you. The list is endless. Hoarding. Oh, my lolly lord, you need to just throw your fucking entire life out.
It's not so much hoarding, it's just, we'll use it one day.
This is my turn to talk. So, hoarding and then also just leaving crap around the house. Like the washing basket. It's here, but you put your clothes here. Like it nearly. Anyway, I saw this reel and it was this little tiny mini hand and this lady went around the house and she like tapped on the shit that her husband like left around the house and then sent him a video about it. And I think I'm going to have to get one of those little tiny mini hands so I can start something like that for Shaun. But that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
It's not that big of a list, really.
Yeah. we think we've spoken enough for our first episode. Thank you so much for joining us. We're really excited to have you here from the start, whether you're here for the real life chats or the reno updates, or don't forget to follow us on Instagram for behind the scenes shoots. And also don't forget to subscribe to our Spotify channel currently. And then we also have the YouTube, which you can find us there. But yeah, thank you, Shaun, for being the first person on the podcast, my love. Was it horrible?
Wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Not
You
bad at all.
do it again?
I'm going to have to, I guess, because I got no choice.
You are, hey.
Well, I shall chop a dick off.
Okay.